Hello dear student, we are going to start class 10 science chapter 1 chemical reaction and equations. In part 1, we will cover following contents: introduction of chemical reaction, activity 1.1, activity 1.2 and activity 1.3. What is chemical reaction? So, which type of reaction we can say that it is chemical reaction? Let's consider some situation of daily life. What happen when if milk is left at room temperature during summer, lactose present in milk convert in lactic acid and form curd, and iron articles like tawa, pen, nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere, iron get oxidized and form rust. Grapes get fermented and form alcohol. Food is cooked. Food get digest in our body and respiration. All this situation we can see that the initial substance convert in new substances with new property. So according to all this situation we can say that the chemical reaction is the process in which new substances form with new property from one or more substances. So we can say that that type of reaction is chemical reaction. Chemical reactions we can define as the breaking and making of bonds between different atoms to produce new substances is called chemical reaction, and it is a irreversible process because we cannot convert product into initial substance of the reactant, and it is also a permanent change. So there are two type of changes, namely physical and chemical change. First, for example, melting of ice. It is physical change because the chemical composition of water and ice both are same, H2O. So here no new substances are formed and ice easily converted into liquid form. So that is physical change. Rusting of iron, it is chemical change because pure iron get oxidized and form rust, and we cannot convert rusted iron into pure form of iron. So it is chemical change. Next, the formation of curd. It is also a chemical change because curd cannot be converted into pure milk. Let's see the differences between physical and chemical changes. Physical change is temporary because it is reversible process, and chemical change is permanent because it is irreversible process. No new substance is formed. There is only change in physical property. But in chemical change, new substance are formed and its physical and chemical property entirely different from reactant substance. In physical change can be reversed by simple physical methods, but chemical change cannot be reversed by the simple physical method. In physical change, energy may or may not be released or absorbed, but in chemical change, energy released or absorbed during the chemical reactions. How do we know that chemical reaction has taken place, and what are the signs of chemical reaction that we can say that it is a chemical reaction? Let's perform some activity and find the answer of this question. Activity 1.1. What happens when heat is applied on magnesium ribbon by burning it on a street lamp? We observe that magnesium burn with dazzling light and substance formed is magnesium oxide in the form of white powder. Magnesium oxide is this reaction we can Write in chemical equation form magnesium plus O2 give rise to MgO. Here magnesium convert in MgO, chemical composition change from Mg to MgO. Inference, it change state from hard metal to powder. It is endothermic reaction. In endothermic reaction, heat energy is absorbed in before the chemical reaction. So that type of reaction we can say that endothermic reaction. It is combination reaction. Combination reaction in which two reactant combined, A plus B combine and form only one substance. So that type of reaction is called combination reaction. Activity 1.2. What do you observe when lead nitrate react with potassium iodide solution? Here lead nitrate solution, when we add potassium iodide solution, we observe that lead nitrate react with potassium iodide to form lead iodide, which is insoluble in water and yellow in color. So when we add both solution are colorless, but when we add both solution react it and form yellow color precipitate of PbI2, lead iodide. Inference, it changes state from liquid to solid. It is double displacement reaction. In double displacement reaction, two reactant exchange the ions and form product. In this reaction, precipitate is formed, so it is also called precipitate reaction. Next activity 1.3. Which gas evolve when zinc metal react with dilute hydrochloric acid? How will you identify the gas? For this activity, take a conical flask, add zinc granule and fill the dilute hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid. We observe that zinc react with dilute hydrochloric acid and zinc chloride is formed and bubble of hydrogen gas are observed. This reaction we can write in chemical equation form zinc plus HCl give rise to zinc chloride. Hydrogen gas and heat energy evolve. Inference, evolution of hydrogen gas. Evolution of hydrogen gas, we can identify the take the burning candle in the near the mouth of conical flask and create the pop sound. This pop sound indicate the evolution of hydrogen gas. It is exothermic reaction because of the after the chemical reaction heat energy evolve, so we can see that it is exothermic reaction. It is oxidation reaction, so we all are knows about oxidation reaction, addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. So in the form of removal of hydrogen, it is oxidation reaction. It is also a displacement reaction. So in displacement reaction, highly reactive element displace the less reactive element and form the compound, form the new substances. So here zinc is highly reactive element. It replaces the hydrogen from HCl and forms the zinc chloride. So that type of reaction is called displacement reaction. So the following observation from above three activity help us to determine whether a chemical reaction has taken place. Change in state, change in color, evolution of gas and change in temperature. These four changes we can help us whether a reaction is chemical or not. So all these three activities most important. Do practices more for the chemical equations, and these four changes are most important. Remember the points for sign of the chemical reaction. Thank you.